Where is the government getting $1 trillion to spend this year? It's Jamaica's biggest budget ever, but where are they gonna get all that money? I'm Kalila Reynolds, financial journalist and educator based in Jamaica. Let's look at the numbers. So one of the biggest questions that you guys have been asking me since the government announced its trillion, with a T, dollar budget is, where am I going to get all the money from? Well, of course, every budget has two parts. You have revenue and expenditure. Expenditure tells you how much they plan to spend, and revenue tells you how much they expect to earn and the sources of that income. So here are the government's revenue measures for 2023-24, aka how they plan to get $1 trillion this year. Now, the vast majority, over 80%, will come from taxes. That's $825 billion. So let's break that down. $279 billion will come from GCT, General Consumption Tax. We all pay this on most everyday items. That's the extra 15% on your receipt. Next is income tax. The government plans to collect $251 billion straight from your paycheck. If you ever look on your pay slip and notice that line that says income tax, that's where it goes, or PAYE. The third major tax is SCT, Special Consumption Tax. This is charged on alcohol, tobacco, and a few other things. They plan to earn $104 billion from that. Then, of course, there are other taxes, including education, travel, and customs duties that will add up to $825 billion. But remember, I said they plan to spend $1 trillion. So where will the rest come from? Well, there's $65 billion in non-tax revenue. These include all the fees that you pay at government offices, profits from state-owned companies, interest on deposits, and other things. Then there is capital revenue, which includes things such as loan repayments, refunds, etc., which will total almost $16 billion. Now, the rest of the money will come from grants and loans, and according to the government, it will receive a $1.2 billion grant from the Capital Development Fund this financial year, plus another $6.5 billion from external grants, meaning agencies outside of Jamaica. And to make up the rest, the government will borrow $139 billion in loans to help fund the budget. And that brings us to a grand total of $1 trillion and change. Now, I know that was a lot of numbers. You can go to the Ministry of Finance's website and search revenue estimates to see the full breakdown of how the government plans to earn money to run the country this year. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to my newsletter at KalilaReynolds.com/newsletter for more info like this. Let's get this money.